We had 3 beautiful children with no problems, and then in January of 2022, we had a missed miscarriage, so we lost a baby around 10 to 11 weeks, somewhere in there. And then we had another normal, healthy pregnancy, but then in September of 2024, I went in for my 20-week ultrasound and found out that we had lost a baby at 21 weeks. So we ended up having a stillborn little boy named Francis.
In 2015, I had a baby with severe brain injury. What the doctors told me was that he got sick in utero right before he was born, and the virus destroyed almost all of his brain, all but about 20%. His name is Melchizedek Joseph. We call him Zeke. He lived miraculously without medication, oxygen, feeding tube. He ate orally for nearly 4 years, and it was very difficult.
This ministry began in 2020, but it actually began a little bit, many years before that. My husband and I suffered our first pregnancy loss in 2011 after 6 years of infertility. And at that time, we knew we were going to lose the baby. The baby had already passed and had a really hard time finding somewhere to bury our baby. When I started working for the diocese in 2016, it became my dream to eventually be able to service mothers and fathers who had lost a child to miscarriage or stillbirth, infant loss.
Something that was so special about this ministry, I could tell from the start, like, this is life-changing. And so even though I'm not a mother, I've never experienced a loss of a child, it is such an honor to be in this space. It is such an honor to serve these women. And yeah, the hospitality that we're able to provide to them is just so beautiful.
4 people had told me about this revival retreat that was happening in about a month. And so I just felt like I had to go. We named him after St. Francis de Sales. It was at the St. Francis de Sales Retreat Center. There was just a lot of, felt like God was pushing me to go.
It wasn't until after he died that somebody suggested that I look into Red Bird Ministries. That sparked my interest because there was a red bird that started showing up after Zeke had died. I thought I was healed enough, but when I came and I actually agreed to join, it was quite profound.
The biggest Catholic piece that helped my healing journey the most would be adoration. Getting time to just be quiet and listen to the Lord is like almost impossible to have. Having time to hear what he had to say and what he was trying to bring me through this suffering and through this loss was just really beautiful. To feel seen and to feel the Lord, having that time was just invaluable. So I feel like just that alone was worth it. For anyone who's gone through a loss, to know that God wants to give you healing and wants to give you grace and wants to give you so many beautiful things through your baby.
One of the most beautiful aspects of this is that the Diocesan Services Appeal has allowed us to continue expanding this ministry so that we are now in several parts of the diocese, and we are going to be able to continue expanding the ministry because of that.
These are the works of mercy. We're administering the works of mercy to these women, to these families who so badly need to have a healing encounter, and Jesus shows up every single time.